Orleans, Louisiana sits in the southeast of the United States. At Mardi Gras World, I met with Barry Kern, whose family's been making Mardi Gras floats for 70 years.
Barry, what are we doing here?
This is the prop shop. This is where all the props that go onto the floats are made. This is where really the most creative people in the company are right down here. These are the guys that are doing the paper mache, doing the final touches. We're walking right now into the area, what we call is the sculpting area. This area is really, really interesting, and you can see a lot of things that are being made and put together in here. That it allows also, we have tourists that come through and they get to see the process and how we build these things.
And here we have the Queen from Alice in Wonderland, I take it.
Yeah, this is the paint shop, and this is where the final touches get put. This is where you got Bobby and Tina, Charles, they're putting the final touches. Rosie the Riveter,
yeah.
A famous image from World War II is being finished up, and then everybody knows this shop, end of the war, and this is Times Square when the guy grabs the gal and giving her the famous lip lock there. But these are all the images and things, and this is where the final touches get put on. Now from here, the finished props get put on trailers, and then we go to the floats. That's the next thing we'll see.
And these are the finished products?
Yeah, this is where all the props get lined up, and you can see all the different props here in this shop. And what happens from here is, you know, this is one warehouse. We've got here in New Orleans about a dozen or more warehouses just like this full of floats. And these props will be picked up on trailers. The construction crew will take them now and bring them to the floats that are going on. They'll be put on the floats, and then the guys who actually paint the floats and do the finishing touches on the floats themselves will paint around them and paint them into the float. And then you've got the flower crew comes in. Then you've got gold leaf and fringe, and you know, it's a process. It's almost like an assembly line that we've got to do it, but each area has the artists and the artisans that specialize in those areas, and they get their job done.
And it's a growing industry, because I remember 6 years ago, you were on the other side of the river, and I came today and I thought, I've come to the wrong place.
Well,
it's just,
you know, everybody knows us for what we do here in New Orleans for obviously Mardi Gras, but we've got customers all over the world. We're building parades that are rolling every day in theme parks around the world. We do stuff at Universal Studios. We've got stuff going on. We had a parade just start in Japan. We're working on a parade right now for Singapore. We've got stuff in Korea that's running every day. So these parades and what we do, what's new for New Orleans this year, might be what I'm doing next year in Orlando, and the year after that it might end up somewhere in Southeast Asia. So wherever you've got theme parks or people looking for entertainment, different venues. We did a parade this summer up in Montreal, Canada. Now a lot of what we do is promoting New Orleans and New Orleans Mardi Gras in other cities around the globe.